Welcome back to Take Ridge Outdoors. Today, playing with a Magnum. All right, so anywho, here's our rope scrape that didn't do worth a darn. I bought the wrong type of rope. I tried to be cool and be like, oh, you don't need to buy the real expensive one, the hemp rope. Yeah, well, you probably might ought to. So there's really not a scrape here. There is, the main trail's right there behind the four-wheeler, runs that way. There are 9 scrapes getting tore up there. I was here Saturday. I hunted right there out of my saddle on that little tiny tree right there. You can barely see it. And on my way out, I saw a great big buck that was coming in working these scrapes. So I really want to scrape in here, in my kill plot here. My stuff's barely coming up now. My food plot, it's really all the leaves fell on it, and it's not growing well. My trail camera, I had a squirrel or a raccoon mess with it and move it, so I repositioned it there. It was on that great big tree, and all I got pictures was up in the sky. I did get a couple of pictures of some nice bucks though, just their racks, so I know they're coming through here feeding. But I want to hang this Magnum Wildlife Research scrape dripper up. I did put one on the other side of this property, and I'm getting pictures all hours of the day. Granted, it's getting hit a lot smaller bucks than I thought. I thought bigger bucks would hit it, but a lot of smaller bucks are hitting it. So I'm gonna get a stick here. I'm gonna make a fake scrape on the ground. I'm gonna set this above our rope so this stuff will drip on the rope and on the ground. That way they can kind of use it as a licking branch, or they might even like start hitting this branch. But I want them to try to use that. I want them to use this. I don't know that they will, but it's not near as stiff as it was. It's loosened up a little bit, but I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot here. Hey, we're trying. I'm probably gonna be able to hunt tomorrow. I don't know that for sure. So we're really hoping we can slip in here before it gets too crazy. So, all right, and we'll set this up and I'm gonna show you. Oh, there's a buck right there. He's walking in. He's not the big one that I thought. He probably can't hear me. That's why I left my four-wheeler running. There he is. Yeah, he's not big. He's pretty small. Well, shoot, I should have brought my bow, I guess. That's a good sign, though. Holy crap, I was like screaming my loud mouth, and he is just walking. Oh, there's one in front of him. Or maybe that's him, I don't know. I think he's about to make a scrape. Is there 2 together? If there's 2 bucks over there together, that's wild. Hold on. Okay, there's the one. My God, he's coming in. What do? I don't have my bow. Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna hurry. I'll get back with you. Okay, oh, I forgot to do this. I just got back on my four-wheeler, but I forgot to scrape up the ground. Okay, I got a stick. That buck is over there working that scrape where I have to drive right on the trail. I hate that. He's probably gonna think I'm over here making a scrape. All right, I'm gonna scrape the ground up real quick. I got this hanging up in the tree. Again, that's the Magnum Wildlife Research Center. I love their scents in general. They're dopey. That's what all I've ever used. The last several bucks that I've killed, I've used that to bring them in during the rut. So I'm gonna scrape the ground. Somebody's yelling. I don't know what. Okay, someone's out here yelling. Give that thing a little squeeze, okay? I changed the card in my camera. Let's go see what this bad boy's all about. I think he's standing just right over here. I could be wrong though. I bet he's working this trail, working these scrapes. A small buck. This is the scrape I think he just walked up to and worked. He definitely came this way, so he He did not have a care in the world about my four-wheeler running. That is crazy. That's a rut. Oh yeah. He had to have literally just done that, because that wasn't cleared off like that just a minute ago when I drove through here. Wow. So hopefully we're at the right time. You know, they're moving through here, but I don't know which way they're moving, so that putting that mock scrape there might help us figure out when they're moving through here. I'm really hoping we run into him. I haven't seen him. This stuff's so thick, it's hard to see, but I've been looking down there. There's another scrape right here. I don't know. He might have just worked that one too. If he is, he's working them really fast. There's another real big scrape up here. It's actually two of them together, but there's no good way to hunt it. I mean, I guess if you had a blind, you could probably hunt it, but okay. This is gonna be tricky one-handed. We're gonna switch hands. That's where a good chest foam mount would really work out great. Oh wow, look, they've rubbed that little stick right there. That's where I was at the other day. I posted a video on it. They've rubbed that worse. Yeah. Scrape there and a scrape there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anything can happen in the rut. Hunt any type of day. If you wake up late, absolutely still go hunting if your wife will let you. Do it. Because guess what? They're going to show up. And it's probably going to be when you least expect it. A couple of years ago, I shot a nice buck on this property. It's a 10 point. It was a really old deer. It's like 8 years old. And he, I might see that daggone sucker on this hillside in front of me. I can't tell if that's a tree or a deer. Hold on, we'll be able to tell right here. It's a dead tree, but, so yeah, I shot a nice buck here 2 years ago, and I had my wisdom teeth pulled, and that sucker, I woke up late, and every time I drew my bow back, my teeth would bleed. I had surgery on them, but I didn't care, and so I went anyways, and I got in after daylight, and I spooked two doe on my way in, and crazy part was, I was bored playing with my grunt call, and I started grunting, sound like a motorcycle going brink, 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 brink. And I'll tell you what, I heard that sucker running a half country mile away, and he came running right into me, and I shot him, double lunged him 20 yards, and he fell within sight. It's pretty awesome. Let me get up this daggone hill right here. So the other camera card I just pulled is off that way, and it's got nice scrape point on it, but like I said, no big bucks on camera that I've seen so far. Oh, this is muddy. I actually shot that 10 point. Right up here. Out of that tree, right there, that big one. He was right there. So I'm gonna go back and check the camera cards, and I'll make a video on that too, just to show you whatever comes in. And we'll go hunting tomorrow night. I might go live doing that. We'll see. We'll see if we get any action. If there's no action, I'm not gonna go live. So thanks for watching Chick Ridge Outdoors. We're on them, baby.